Europe, the dream destination. Millions visit for romance in Paris, pasta in Rome, and castles in Germany. But for every charming square and historic church, there's a side of Europe that travel agencies won't show you. A darker, dangerous one where tourists are stabbed, police are overwhelmed, and even locals fear stepping out at night. In this video, we explore 8 of the most dangerous cities in Europe. Cities where walking the wrong street after sunset can cost you your phone, your passport, or your life. Some will shock you. Some may even be on your travel list. But after watching this, you might think twice before booking that ticket. Let's begin. Number 1. Dublin, Ireland. Dublin is the capital of Ireland, often sold to tourists as a friendly place full of pubs, folklore, and green hills. But beneath the cheer lies a serious and growing problem with crime. Knife violence, drug abuse, and antisocial behavior are surging. In 2023, the city recorded over 18,000 violent offenses, many involving stabbings and assaults in central areas like O'Connell Street and Temple Bar, exactly where tourists go. What's driving it? A meth crisis, gang rivalries, and a stretched police force that has admitted it cannot cover all high-risk zones at night. In 2024, a 23-year-old American backpacker was randomly attacked by a group of teens. His story made headlines, but it wasn't an isolated case. It's happening almost every weekend. Locals are arming themselves, police morale is low, and Dublin, once considered safe, now ranks as one of the most dangerous cities in Western Europe. If you visit, avoid walking alone, especially at night. That Irish charm, these days it comes with a risk. Number 2. London, UK. London, the historic jewel of Britain. But behind the skyline there's a grim reality. London is the knife capital of Europe. In 2024, over 14,500 knife crimes were reported, and many went unpunished. Children as young as 13 are involved in gang wars. Some carry blades for protection, others for revenge. Areas like Croydon, Hackney, Tottenham, and Brixton are hotspots for turf wars and violent attacks, but even popular tourist zones like Leicester Square and Oxford Circus are witnessing growing incidents of thefts, harassment, and stabbings. The London Underground, once hailed for its efficiency, is now a hunting ground for pickpockets, stalkers, and violent offenders. Tourists are often unaware of the city's dangers until it's too late. Even police officers are overwhelmed, short-staffed, and underfunded. So if you're planning a trip to London, be alert. That classic red phone booth might not be the only thing you'll remember. Number 3. Brussels, Belgium. Brussels is home to the European Union, NATO, and countless global institutions. But it's also a city slowly losing control of its streets. Gare du Nord, Molenbeek, and Anderlecht are areas plagued by drug trafficking, gang crime, and extremist cells. Local police often avoid these neighborhoods unless in large groups. In recent years, Brussels has faced multiple terror attacks, knife assaults on police officers, and mass riots. The police union publicly declared some areas no-go zones, places where law enforcement has no power. In 2025, reports showed that over 60% of criminal cases in certain districts were never investigated due to lack of manpower. Tourists wandering out of the city center risk being robbed, attacked, or caught in violent demonstrations. Even locals say they no longer feel safe walking after dark. Brussels isn't just unsafe, it's unstable. Number 4. Catania, Italy. Catania, on the beautiful Sicilian coast, has stunning food, Baroque architecture, and views of Mount Etna, but it also has something far more dangerous: the mafia. The Cosa Nostra controls parts of the city, including businesses, politics, and even some branches of law enforcement. In 2024, over 30 arson attacks and 15 mob-style shootings went unprosecuted. Business owners are extorted, journalists silenced, and tourists sometimes caught in the crossfire. But organized crime isn't the only threat. Catania also faces natural risks. It's built on unstable terrain. Mount Etna, Europe's most active volcano, could erupt at any time. In 2023, a quake rocked the city, injuring over 80 people. Emergency services were nowhere to be found. A beautiful yet deadly place. If you're heading to Sicily, enjoy the view, but always look over your shoulder. Number 5. Porto, Portugal. Portugal is ranked among Europe's safest countries, but Porto breaks that mold. As tourism has exploded, so has the city's underworld. Drug dealing, gang activity, and petty theft are rampant in areas like Ribeira, Bolhau, and Aliados. Locals say Porto is no longer safe at night. Gangs of youth roam downtown targeting drunk tourists. Street muggings, sexual assaults, and break-ins have all risen by over 30% in the last 2 years. Even more alarming, many victims never file reports. Why? Language barriers, legal bureaucracy, and police inaction. Porto has become a city of contrasts, glamorous on the surface, but increasingly hostile to foreigners who let their guard down. Number 6. Birmingham, UK. Second only to London in size, Birmingham is now the UK's gun crime capital. Once a thriving industrial hub, the city has become a battleground for gangs fighting over turf. Drive-by shootings, machete attacks, and home invasions are common in neighborhoods like Smallheath, Handsworth, and Lozells. The local police report that many criminals are under 18 and many victims are completely innocent. In 2025, a woman walking her dog was shot during a turf war between teenage gangs. Birmingham is spiraling. Over 10,000 serious crimes were recorded in a single quarter, and the police admit they can't keep up. Visitors beware. Birmingham might not be worth the risk. Number 7. Athens, Greece. Athens, the cradle of Western civilization, is now a city in decline. Post-economic crisis, Athens has become a hotbed for drug abuse, street gangs, and anarchist violence. The Exarchia district is infamous for Molotov cocktail attacks, and Omonia and Victoria Square are now overrun with homeless encampments and street crime. The Greek government often avoids confronting radicals. In some areas, police don't go without riot gear. Tourists report being mugged, harassed, and followed. Some even say their hotels warn them to avoid going out after 10 p.m. Athens may still be beautiful, but beneath the ruins lies a broken system and a city losing its grip on safety. Number 8. Catania. Yes, Catania appears again, and not by accident. Catania is one of the only European cities facing both man-made and natural threats at once. Earthquakes, mafia violence, and poor infrastructure make this city a death trap in waiting. During a 2024 hospital fire, emergency responders took over 30 minutes to arrive because roads were blocked and fire trucks were outdated. Tourists can't rely on emergency services, and if something happens, you're often on your own. Catania is beautiful, but it's also broken, and in the wrong moment, it can be deadly. Europe is not one place. It's a complex map of histories, conflicts, and contrasts. While millions travel safely every year, these 8 cities remind us that beauty doesn't always equal safety. Whether it's gang violence, extremist networks, or total government failure, danger hides where we least expect it. So when planning your next European getaway, do your homework. Stay alert, stay smart, and stay alive. If you learned something today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more real, raw truth from around the globe. This is more than travel, this is survival.